One of the most dramatic calls in the club, as recent past, has just been made, and everything has shifted in an instant. If you are not subscribed yet, pause right now and hit that button, because what is about to be revealed genuinely shakes the ground beneath Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim is no longer Manchester United manager. Less than a day after one of the most explosive press conferences seen in years, the Portuguese coach, the man brought in to lead a revival, has been dismissed following an extraordinary public clash with the board. He demanded authority. He openly named Jason Wilcox. He made it clear he wanted to be the manager, not merely a coach. And now, he is gone. But this is where the story becomes even more eye-catching. Darren Fletcher, a figure deeply connected to the club, will take charge for Wednesday night as match against Burnley. And this part truly changes everything. The 3-4-3 shape that has frustrated supporters for 14 long months is finished. It is done. Fletcher is switching to a 4-3-3. Luke Shaw is back at left back. Diogo Dalot returns to right back. Kobbie Mainoo finally gets his chance to start. Players are being placed back into roles that suit them. This is not simply a managerial adjustment. This is a full tactical reset taking place in under 2 days. What follows is a breakdown of how United could set up against Burnley, why this approach might bring the best out of the squad, and what this moment could mean for the remainder of the campaign. Stay right through, because the lineup being discussed will excite every United supporter watching. History is unfolding at Manchester United, and it is happening right now. Ruben Amorim has been dismissed. It is worth repeating because of how quickly it all happened. The man who arrived with so much excitement just over a year ago, the coach many believed would guide United back towards success, has been relieved of his duties. The official announcement came on Monday morning, less than 24 hours, after a remarkable press conference that followed the disappointing 1-1 draw with Leeds United at Elland Road on Sunday. Having followed this club for years, it is difficult to recall another moment quite like what unfolded after that match. The tension had been brewing for some time. Weeks, possibly months. Amorim had become increasingly unhappy with the club as transfer situation, and made that frustration clear ahead of the Leeds game, speaking openly about concerns surrounding the January window. He did not hide his dissatisfaction with the direction things were heading. Then came Sunday. After yet another match where valuable points slipped away, something snapped. Amorim spoke without restraint. He told the club hierarchy that he wanted to be the manager, not just the coach. Those exact words carried weight. He demanded full authority and directly challenged Jason Wilcox, calling on him publicly to do his job. It was bold. It was confrontational. And in today's football environment, it was the kind of moment that leaves no way back. Sources inside the club suggest the leadership was completely caught off guard. They believed Amorim was aligned with their strategy. They thought everyone was pulling in the same direction. Officially, the line is that the decision was taken to give this talented group of players the best possible chance to finish the season strongly. But make no mistake, this was about a breakdown in trust between manager and board. This was about power and control. It was about who ultimately gets to steer the direction of a club of this size, and in that battle, Amorim came out on the losing side. Looking at the situation honestly, the Amorim era never truly caught fire. 14 months passed without the progress many had hoped for. The football often lacked cohesion. Results fluctuated too wildly. Goals were hard to come by, and defensively the team looked exposed far too often. Perhaps the most frustrating element for supporters was the unwavering commitment to a 3-4-3 system that simply did not suit the squad. That formation became the focal point of criticism. Week after week, players were forced into uncomfortable roles. Talented individuals looked unsure. Luke Shaw, one of the best left backs when playing in his natural role, was deployed as a left-sided center back. Diogo Dalot struggled in a wing-back role that demanded more attacking output than suited his strengths. The attacking players often looked crowded and disconnected. And despite all the evidence, there was no shift, no compromise, no adaptation. Amorim stood firm. That level of rigidity may succeed in environments where squads are built specifically for one system over time. But at Manchester United, where pressure is constant and patience is thin, flexibility is essential, solutions must come quickly. That moment has now arrived. Monday, January 6, 2026, Ruben Amorim is out. Darren Fletcher steps in, at least for now, to guide the team through what could be a decisive period, starting with Wednesday night's clash against Burnley. This is not a random appointment. This is not simply filling space. Fletcher understands this club. He knows what it represents. He understands the expectations that come with pulling on that shirt. And crucially, he has been working with a completely different system at youth level. At Carrington, Fletcher's been coaching in a traditional 4-3-3. A back four, 3 central midfielders, 3 attackers. a structure that has long been associated with Manchester United's identity. Those close to the training ground suggest there is genuine belief that Fletcher will bring that system straight into the first team. No more three at the back. No more wing backs. Just players and roles they understand. Imagine seeing Luke Shaw back at left back, able to push forward and overlap rather than being stuck centrally. Picture Dalot at right back, focused on defending first without being isolated. Visualize a balanced midfield three that brings energy, control, and creativity. This is what supporters have been calling for, and it may finally arrive against Burnley. Based on availability, injuries, and Fletcher as preferences, the likely lineup begins with Sen Lamens in goal. The Belgian goalkeeper has been one of the few bright spots in a difficult season. His shot stopping has stood out, and his confidence under pressure has grown with each appearance. He has kept United in games that could have slipped away, showing a calm presence that is essential at this level. There's little doubt he will start on Wednesday. At left back, Luke Shaw returns to his natural position. It has been far too long since he played there consistently. Under the previous system, he was asked to fill in as a center back, doing a job, but not playing to his strengths. Shaw is at his best when he can drive forward, combine with attackers, and deliver quality from wide areas. Putting him back there is a massive boost. In central defense, Matthijs de Ligt is expected to partner Lisandro Martinez. De Ligt's return from injury comes at a crucial time, adding leadership and composure. Alongside him, Martinez brings aggression, intensity, and organization. Together, they form a pairing built on understanding and resilience. At right back, Dalot moves back into familiar territory. The wing-back role demanded constant attacking runs and left him exposed. As a traditional fullback, he offers balance, reliability, and structure. The midfield is where this change could truly reshape the team. Kobbie Mainoo is set to start, a decision many have been waiting for. His absence under Amorim raised questions throughout the season. He has the qualities needed in midfield and now gets the platform to prove it. Alongside him sits Casemiro, whose experience becomes far more effective within a three-man midfield where he has support. In the advanced role, Mason Mount could feature if fit, offering creativity, work rate, and intelligence between the lines. Out wide, options are limited. With Bryan Mbeumo and Amad Diallo unavailable, Fletcher may turn to Patrick Dorgu on the left. It is not ideal, but his pace and energy could be useful higher up the pitch. On the right, Matthias Cunha offers flair, movement, and goal threat. Leading the line, Benjamin Šeško gets a fresh opportunity. The change in system could give him the support he has lacked, with better service and closer connections. This lineup brings balance. It brings clarity. It puts players into positions they recognize. Expectations should remain realistic. Fletcher has had minimal time to prepare. This will be about fundamentals, effort, organization, pride. The Burnley match arrives at a critical moment. United need momentum. They need belief. And sometimes all it takes is a shock to reset everything. The football world is watching. A return to a 4-3-3 could unlock this squad. Seeing players comfortable again could lift confidence instantly. A win would mean more than 3 points. It would mean hope. Fletcher may not be the long-term answer, but right now, he is the man tasked with turning the page, a new system, a fresh approach, a chance to start writing a better story. Wednesday night against Burnley offers that opportunity. Manchester United are stepping into a new chapter, and for the first time in a while, there is reason to believe again.